Yeah, what's good guys? Today we are on Madden's, I guess, last update, really? Yeah. It's Madden's last, well, it's Madden's last day, final day. And today we are going to be doing some stuff. We'll be putting up things to the auction block. We're going to be doing challenges. So, a lot of the players I have in my lineup aren't really going to get moved. Unless, of course, something comes up. But in exchange, we've had exchange right now. Been just adding them up. Some silvers, golds, elites. 2 out of 3 elite players. 84, 85, 86, or 87. We have a 90 overall player in here, Brian Urlacher, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna move these players. We got Alan Page in here. Alright, where is it? Michael Strahan. And we got a Michael Vick in here. Yeah. I'm gonna take him out. Only because I actually need him as a quarterback. So, Adrian Pete. Yeah, Pete. I don't know. Alright, Chandler Jones and Carson Wentz. Garrett Bowles and Andrew Sindeo. Gold, we're not going to worry about. We're just getting elites and high elites. Anything in here? I don't believe so, huh? I know I don't have Saquon Barkley. I would get him. I know I would do it, but just won't do it. You need 75 and 79. You need every 74, 75 and 79 in the set for Saquon Barkley. Yeah, but right now we're gonna put these up for Rock and Block. If you guys got Madden 20, if you have swore, I will add you, and we can do some games together. If not, I'm just gonna be posting on the auction block for tonight. I'm gonna go through what my lineup is. We got quarterbacks, obviously Michael Vick, Carson Wentz. He does stay. I'm putting him back in the lineup. Running back, I think untradeable things. Wide receiver, obviously. A player, tight end, I think Hayden Hurst and Jimmy Graham. Yep. So I need him as a tight end. Left tackle. So I'm gonna put him up to the option block, I believe. So let's go. Trade block. Alright, let's see. I'm going to put some things on the auction block. I'm going to put some things on the trade block. But I believe we're going to first start off with Carson Wentz. Starting off with Carson Wentz. I can sell him for $375 training, or I can put him up to the option block. We're not going to put on buy it now, but we're going to put it at $100 for an hour. So see if we make something, open some packs today, get some good luck. Running backs, no. Tight ends, left tackles. Garrett Bowles. Saw him for 95 training. Add him to the auction house. Left guard, Adrian Pete. Alright, we're gonna put him up on the trade block. Ooh, here. Oh. Alright, type wanted. We just want players. Brown.
Any. Team wanted any. Player wanted any. We're gonna put up left guard. Oh, we already have left guards. Alright, what do we have? Left hand. Michael Strand. Oh yeah, put him in there for Marcus Lawrence. I believe that's Ultimate, not Ultimate Legends, but what's it called? Position hero. We'll do left and right end. Chandler Jones. Could find him in the auction house for 100. If you do want higher chances at winning, best option is to friend me. I believe Alan Page gets a 99 overall. Alright, that's 1,150 training. You can do one thing where you can go as far as you want instead of having to do each individual one. There we go. Make chemistry. I'll give them back. So, put up on the auction block for 100 for an hour. Alright, those defensive tackles, middle linebackers. What we are going to do is we're going to get rid of Bill Romanowski. He's been in my lineup for a couple months. Maybe not that. He's been in my thing about a month or two. We're gonna put Brian Urlacher in. This is just a one above overall because you need obviously 3 linebackers required position. Oh, man. Corners, obviously we need each one of those because each one helps out with each position. And Andrew Sindejo can move on the auction block for 100 in an hour. So, is that it? Collectibles? No, that's it. So we have 3,158 training. Do we have any currently bidding? So obviously, our highest players have a bid on them. Let's put them in. Can't take it out, I believe. So, Michael Strand, 93 overall, 1 bid. Carson Wentz, 85, 1 bid. Bill Romanowski, 1. And that's gonna go up in bidding. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go and upgrade our team. We're gonna add just the new players, I guess we found out. What do we got? Best team overall. Does everybody on this have it? Everybody? Everybody has it. Power run. No, he has bounce, so we're gonna put you in. Sorry, man. We gotta upgrade each one of them. So let's upgrade. Alright, quarterback, everything. Power run, ability. Never did this. We're gonna put in. Who's more effective at juke moves? Not that. Juke. Only reason I'm doing that is so he can be just unavoidable. He's already a hard player to cover. Oh, not cover, but hard player to get to. Plus him shedding off blocks is just making that worse for you. So everything has its balance though. Ooh, sorry. Let's put in the and put it up. Wow. And we're gonna put in, so really just any of these. I'm gonna do that just because I know I'm gonna get more out of it. Bro. That is crazy. So, make sure nobody has any, otherwise it would just be Eagles bounce though, obviously. Eagles bounce though. Doesn't have Eagles bounce. But otherwise, okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna go from Arcega down the line. Oh. Now we're gonna upgrade him. Let's see, wide receiver chemistry. Power on 3, can we get it to power on 4? No, we can't. But still, 3 trucking for you. Do that through everything. So, Shaker. And Elite Route Specialist. Which I like. I like that they gave him that. Because I have that on, no. Herman Moore has Legends route. What it does is just gives you like different routes. It gives you a lot better routes. So, he has every James Devlin. I know I don't use him, but I need to upgrade him. We have 97 lead block. At 6'3" and weighs 225 pounds. Is a beast at his position. Let's upgrade him. Does he have everything? Or yeah, I don't think he has it. That is crazy. Now we already know Kyler Murray has his too. Devontae Adams. Does he? I just gonna. Yep. Bears is on a fine firing. Lineup tools. No, not that. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see. It doesn't have. It only goes up to that. Oh, would you look at that? My leg is bleeding. That's fine. I must play on a bloody leg. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I need something. I need a little bit of water. There we go. What do I have? There we go. So, made the thing bloody. I need something, just so I'm not bleeding. Let's do good. I like. This is one more room. Alright, let me. How did I lose 100 coins?
Clifton. Spent. Hey. Oh, I think it's like. There we go. Okay, yeah. It's like, how did I lose 50 coins? I think so. Something like that. Alright, auctions and trades. Still. One bid, one bid, one bid. I'm giving these out practically for free. If you're a low-level player, I guess, playing this one, then good for you. We are going to do some battles, I guess. You only get scouting. If it doesn't, I guess if you want the points, because you don't get the full point system for it. I think it's a little dumb, but let's play. I'm not the best at online games, but can we do any more to allow us to play a game? No, we're not doing salary cap. Last time I tried that. No, you get. Now let's play a game. 94. Wow. 94 offense, 93 defense. That means I gotta get some 93 overall players. Alright, I guess that gives me something to work for. That is one thing. In Madden 20, I'm gonna start starting to create an Eagles team only.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I'm gonna take a knee. That's the coach for the what's it called? Something like that. I'm glad I'm at home so I can show off my jersey.
They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
That's crazy.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
He's
Throwing again. Murray.
I will run that same
He'll
route.
rifle this one deep right side. And a double
Nice
coverage,
throw.
and it's intercepted.
Alright.
Deion Sanders,
I
the
knew
Hall
that
of
was a
Famer
bad
with the
idea.
pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening.
I don't know
drive
why
in
I
the
played
first
that.
quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
I don't know why.
First interception thrown.
Don't know
And
why I
last
threw that.
one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play here
nice.
for the Cowboys. And even 50 yards.
Alright, I need to stop playing. Alright. I think it was. There we go.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, there.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and
Alright,
script.
bro.
And
That
he
was
is
good.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. In for the score. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Run time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
That's so good.
How they attack them here.
Most players don't even get
down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Most players don't even get this type of yardage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. It's coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
I don't know if you can even hear me, but
Murray now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I had nothing to throw there. Bobby Wagner. I had nothing to throw there.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it
I
all
just
the
need
way up
better
here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with, as we just saw there from Ryan Urlacher.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Howie Long in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14
just take a
yards,
field
but
goal.
still now facing a 4th down after the
You're in the
scramble.
lead.
Well, it's not going to be a
You
first
get it by
down, but that's a
10.
nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Wow.
And they're going to get to him. A sack.
That's fun.
Sack back
That
at the
is fun.
9-yard line.
Alright.
Reggie White in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
He's out in that pocket so he can get a safe. And that turns the ball over and he gets it. Or he's going to play a heavy... He's going to play a heavy coverage. Okay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Is he just not throwing it like right?
The 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Deion
He's just
Sanders.
throwing it too low.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Oh, he has Herman Moore too. Okay. I was like, how does this guy have good coverage? You know, this guy has good wide
From the
receiver.
gun, it's Wilson.
He has Herman Moore.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I didn't get the
Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I've had negative 6 yards.
Out is the
I haven't even
kickoff
gained a
unit as
yard.
they run up and send this one away.
We'll take it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm not mad at all.
Let's go. 190.
To throw again. Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but
not
a
having a good
50-50
day.
ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Devlin, what is with your catching today?
Seems like this defense, especially.
Here, I need to take a timeout. There we go. Yeah. I'm ready to, regroup here. Alright. You got time. Alright. You know, I don't even know. Oh, that's broadcast. I'm gonna do it on the field. The crowd. I don't want no music. Actually, music's fine. I mean, there we go.
The secondary has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, it's that wrinkle.
14. Go, 14. Go.
On 1st down, Wilson. Going up top. And this will be caught at the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10.
Oh, he has a
5 for 5 here to begin the game. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Kind of bleeding.
Here's 1st and goal.
There we go.
Gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Maybe. I'm back. I don't know. Anything's possible in a game of football. Except...
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Russell Wilson looks white on me.
Russell Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And
another bad idea.
Good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Like that.
He drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Oh, it was getting pushed.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that
No,
play.
they're not making it
came
easy.
in, made the contact,
But that's fine.
just as he's trying to haul it in.
They had the incomplete pass.
Obviously,
on
I'm
second
not that
down.
good of
Now
a
they
player.
need a
I'm
big play here,
watching
third
myself
and
to make
10.
sure nothing goes wrong with the screen.
Here's Michael Vick.
And I'm expected to be a quote-unquote
Now he's going to
good
send
player.
this one deep right side.
And he overthrows
Shot
it.
taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
An attempt
Might
at a
as well
deep
go
ball
for
there.
it.
They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's Sam Cook now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Sanders. Nice job.
I don't know how that
running
wasn't
one
a
back.
hit stick.
14 on the return.
That was a heavy
will
hit.
come the offense as they take over. Here's the Dallas
Pretty heavy
offense
hit.
now heading back out onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And nowhere really to go
We have a
there. He'll
great
take this
offer.
up just shy of midfield.
This is first.
A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I wish
And
you
now
could.
before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to
There
go
we
in the
go.
first
Hopefully
half.
it actually works.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one, and another first down. So another catch for Herman Moore, and back in his day, he was a volume receiver. He still is, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I wish it would have.
Russell Wilson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Oh, man. That was
Here
a good
comes
fun. That was a
Eagle
good joke.
offense now as they get set to take over here. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion
Look
of
at
the
that.
sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get
How
yourself
long
back
did I sit in
into
the
it.
pocket for?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And there's a good pass.
On second down, Vick
1,
again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And he's going to go
Oh,
down.
look at that.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Yeah.
The Cowboys
See how
will get the
weird this
football
kick
first
is.
here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Bad game, but bad game, but I'll give it to him. I'm prepared for a couple copyright claims, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we came here. Okay. Accept it. There you go. Let's see. What's the name about an hour ago? So, alright, I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to add that onto the post. We're going to start off tomorrow like that. Alright guys? Alright, going to start a new upload about 3-4 minutes. So stay tuned for that. Thank you and have a beautiful night.